The universe does not test you. No matter how difficult life seems these days, you are never being tested. When you are feeling challenged by life and adversity crops up once again, it is tempting to imagine that the universe is testing you to see how strong you are, what you can take, see if you'll choose wisely or poorly, and a whole host of other incorrect assessments that imply the universe is checking in on you to see if you're worthy of the good stuff that life has to offer. No, no, emphatically, no. To say the universe is testing you is to imply that the universe, God, source, the field, whatever you want to call it, has judgment. To have judgment is to have ego. There is no judgment outside of 3D or 4D reality. Universe, God, source, whatever name you have for it, has no judgment because it has no ego. It doesn't quantify things in the polarity contrast that we do, good or bad, light or dark. It is also not some wrathful authority figure, omnipotently presiding over humanity, sitting on a throne in the sky, handing out rewards and punishments. This is our fundamental misunderstanding as humans about the workings of the universe. It's a result of the collective hangover of religious indoctrination based on a completely man-made construct and false belief system of reward and punishment. You are only and ever being compassionately witnessed. You are only and ever being seen as light. And sometimes that light is dim. And sometimes that light burns so bright it's blinding. In the eyes of Source, you are only and ever in alignment with love and love-based frequencies, or you are not. Because love is all there is. It is in those dark nights of the soul, in those tower moments, if you read the tarot, and in those moments of feeling overwhelmed by darkness that you either choose love or you don't. And I'm not talking about choosing love as a palliative, as a pill, a solution, something that is a balm for what ails you. Something like a soothing and calming tonic that is distraction enough in the moment, keeping you placated until the next challenge surely comes. No. I'm talking about entering the vibration of the underlying foundational and stabilizing tone of all of creation. That love. Because without love, there is no creation and rebirth. Love is the foundational force of all there is. We think of it as a feeling, a sense, an emotion. It's not. Love is the foundational creational force. Because when you choose this every day, and not just as a band-aid in a moment of crisis, but as your go-to frequency for living life, you are choosing to be energetically unmovable by anything less than that. That is to say that whatever is happening around you does not have the ability to cause unwelcome contrast and disturbance. You're simply not in a frequency that supports that or is available for anything less than that. Breaking this down even further, choosing love is choosing to be in your power because you are acting as a creator. You are acting with the frequency of creation, in other words. You are acting in your power to be stable, to be secure, to be in any energetic state and maintain a solution-based level of mind. Because all problems are solved with love. Because everything comes from love and everything returns to it. So why in the middle, in the interim, would we choose or be or pretend that it's anything different? Being earthbound and what might often feel like being stuck in a body is not a curse. It's not a curse, it's not a punishment. It is not something to be waited out. It is a mystery to be embraced and lived. It is an ongoing series of opportunities to choose love, to return to love, to extend love, to speak love, to be merciful, to be kind, to be compassionate, to be forgiving, not just to ourselves, but to the world at large. And in those moments of feeling tested, especially, please understand the universe is only and ever asking you to choose. When you consistently choose higher and better for yourself, always knowing that you do have choices and you are always supported, no matter what, then you are choosing from love. You are choosing to act from and view life from a frequency of love, that primary foundational creational force informing all that is. When you act on the belief that you have no choices, that you're not supported, and you are being punished by the universe, you are choosing from fear and actually entropy, from an exhaustible energy supply that has no ability to replenish itself, but only to deplete itself. Love, on the other hand, is the opposite of entropy. It is a self-replenishing, a self-perpetuating force. The only perpetual motion machine that we know of is love. This is an inexhaustible energy supply from which you can plunder and plunder and plumb the depths of and never find bottom. Either way, the universe is reading your vibration, and it sends you matching frequencies that are in accord with your choices. No judgment, just equivalent energy, just a frequency match, just a vibrational resonance match. The great work of remembering how to choose love no matter what is also in remembering that love is all there is. Everything else is illusion. Love is the only immutable force of the universe and basis of reality that renders you unfuckable with.